A search and rescue team is airlifting people from a scene of a boat accident when they observe another person in need of help. Help! Where's my water? A search and rescue team is airlifting people from a scene of a boat accident when they observe another person in need of help. At the angle of depression, so they didn't tell you, but they're in a helicopter. You guys watch the news or like TV shows or something like that? There's my helicopter. The angle of depression to this person. So I'm going to draw the line of sight, right? The helicopter is just going straight. And the angle of depression to this person is 42 degrees. Angle of depression means you're looking what? Down. D for down. Okay? That's from the line of sight to the transversal. The answer here is 42 degrees goes here in the triangle. Raise your hand if you got that. That's probably the hardest part of the problem. A lot of mistakes students will make is that this one is 42 degrees. Remember, it's kind of like the helicopter is just going straight and then sees the person, they have to go down for depression. And the helicopter is 18 feet above the water. So here's my helicopter, 18 feet. What is the horizontal distance? Horizontal is in the water. For the rescue, it's this person to the nearest foot. So I'll call that X. I have a right triangle. Okay. So there's a couple of things you can do for your triangle. There's actually two triangles. There's one here and there's one over here. You can use alternate interior angles to find the angle of elevation. Put your finger on the angle of elevation. How much is that one? 42 degrees. We learned in our notes that angle of elevation and angle of depression are congruent because they're alternate interior angles. You can also find the complement. Put your finger on that one. The complement is how many degrees? 48 degrees. Right? 42 plus 48 is 90 because these are right angles. Okay? I'm just going to go ahead and use this triangle here, and I will use 42 degrees because that's the given. So I'm just going to label my sides. Remember, there's different trig ratios you can use or different angles, and you'll get the same answer. Cost going across, this one is called the opposite. This one is called the hypotenuse, and therefore this one's called the adjacent. I don't have anything for the hypotenuse. There's no variable. There is no number. I have one here. I have one here. So I cross that off, and then using SOHCAHTOA, I'm going to choose which one? Tangent. That's an O. Right? So I have the trig function and the angle, and then over here, these are sides. So I have the opposite and the adjacent. I have an angle of 42 degrees. In class we said we were using tangent. Just substitute it in. Opposite is 18. Adjacent is X. I'm going to put this over 1 to solve for X. I have two fractions equal to each other, so I need to cross multiply. 18 times 1 is 18. Tangent of 42 times X. To get X by itself, I'm going to divide by tangent of 42 on both sides. There's my calculator-ready equation. X equals 18 over tan 42. Use extra set of parentheses. Calculator's on degree mode. And if we round to the nearest foot, our answer is 20 feet. Draw yourself a picture, label it, figure out what you have and what you don't have, and then go from there.